And I've been telling y'all about young Chris way back when. Joe Budden, you don't remember that, Joe Budden? Better learn your hip hop history. Y'all remember this? Bro, this is 2005, maybe. 2006, the latest. Come on, man. These niggas, come on, it's before YouTube. Come on, man. DVD era.
Same thing with young Chris. Young Chris he's been patiently sitting on the bench. He's AI sitting on the bench. He keep giving up of his music. Dudes keep jacking his swag. I ain't gonna say who. We know who. You know what I'm saying? And dude is patiently sitting there, and he want to be like Beans. He want to express himself, but he's not going to do that because he still believes in Jay. He thinks Jay's going to help him. Now Jay could prove me wrong by putting the Young Chris album out and getting on the single with him and doing the video with him. Then I'll be like, all right, Jay keeping it real. But when Freeway came out and had the big spinners joint, Jay, that's your artist signed to you after the Dame shit. After the Dame shit, when they split, they had the option. You could either go with Jay or you could go with Dame, or you could go your way. A lot of them ran to Jay, knowing that Dame was the businessman and the one that was in the office every day. You know what I'm saying? Helping them. They all ran with Jay because of the star power. So now when they run with Jay, look what Jay did for them. But I bet you if you ask any of them Roc-A-Fella artists, do they miss Dame being in the office or being there for them? Ain't none of them gonna tell you no. Because they know Dame was the one that was putting in the work for them. Yeah, he was a dickhead and all that, but he was the one that was making sure that shit went out. Now, watch. Young Chris, he had an album called Now or Never. I did an EPK for him. That shit got over about 500,000 hits right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 years. Now or Never's looking like never. You know what I'm saying? And I feel for him because in his heart, he loved Jay to death. He don't think that Jay is going to screw him, but we'll see. Jay proved me wrong. But he's the last one left. And then when he spaz out and start making Jay-Z diss records, people going to say he's crazy, but they not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the outside looking in, you don't understand. Everybody looks at the person with the bigger platform, the bigger microphone is the right person. But that person could be wrong.
Did I predict it, y'all? Did we ever get the Young Chris solo album off Roc-A-Fella? Fucking no. Jay was not going to let that nigga fucking shine and become a solo star and everybody start forgetting about him. Fucking sucker ass nigga. Did I call it? Did I call it? Did we ever get the Young Chris solo album and he went back to Jay and went back to Roc-A-Fella? Did I call it? I told y'all that nigga was a sucker 20 years ago. I'm sorry, Malik Smith. I know you love Jay-Z, my brother. But you don't see it, Malik. You don't see it, Malik. I knew Jay was going to fuck this kid over. I knew it. I said it. Oh my God, bro. That shit just gave me chills because I haven't seen it in over fucking 10-something years. Bro, I said it. Jay is not going to put this thing out. Jay, you can prove me wrong by putting this nigga album out. Ain't nothing stopped Jay-Z from putting Young Chris album out. And he was the president of Def Jam when he had Roc-A-Fella back. Choke ain't drunk as fuck, nigga. How you know? You hung out with me before to know I'm drunk? How you know what's in my fucking cup? Talking about I'm drunk. I just like talking shit about Jay-Z. It's been a while. But what did I tell y'all? I called it, man. This nigga's a fucking sucker. Wig wearing ass nigga.
Oh, he loved Jay to death. He don't think that Jay is going to screw him, but we'll see. Jay proved me wrong. But he's the last one left. And then when he spazzed out and started making Jay-Z diss records, because they know Dame was the one that was putting in the work for them. Yeah, he was a dickhead and all that, but he was the one that was making sure that shit went out. Now, watch. Young Chris, he had an album called Now or Never. I did an EPK for him. That shit got over about 500,000 hits right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 years. Now or Never's looking like never. You know what I'm saying? And I feel for him because in his heart, he loved Jay to death. He don't think that Jay is going to screw him over. But we'll see. Jay proved me wrong. But he's the last one left. And then when he spazzed out and started making Jay-Z diss records, people going to say he's crazy. But they not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the outside looking in, you don't understand. Everybody looks at the person with the bigger platform, the bigger microphone is the right person. But that person could be wrong.
Big difference from when Dame was doing a day-to-day office work. You might go to Jay about the music, and I could talk to Dame. I could talk to Jay on a personal level too, but it was more like Dame because Jay was still an artist at the time, so he wasn't really around. But Dame was always the one right there that you just go right. You know what I mean? With the Tough Love album, Dame was hands-on. Everything we did, him and Biggs. Definitely missed that. I feel like now and never, man. If it don't pop off now, they ain't gonna never get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm a new artist again. But I ain't, so I feel like now and never.
So if it don't happen now, then what?
It ain't gonna happen. That's how I feel. It ain't gonna happen.
Then what you gonna do next?
Get it how I live.
Just get it how you live?
Get it how I live. Whatever come.
You see, the power word is so motherfucking strong. Chris, you shouldn't have never named your album that shit. Fucking with Jay-Z, devil ass. Now or never. It's just like Dame naming that movie The Death of the Dynasty. And the fucking dynasty died. Young Chris, hindsight is 2020. He named this album Now or Never because he knew if Jay don't drop this shit now, we done left Roc-A-Fella, done broke up. I'm solo, I'm hot, I'm on fire. Everybody fucking with the young guns. If he don't drop it now, it ain't gonna never happen. And what happened, y'all? Never happened. I'm telling you, the power word is strong. You gotta be careful what the fuck you say, man. Especially when you're dealing with bitches like Jay-Z. That nigga knew it. You seen his face? I know people that saw that interview and cried. They felt bad for young Chris. Look at Malik Smug. We played Malik down with the Squirrel Gang. That nigga over here advocating for Jay-Z shiesty ass like a motherfucker. He see how... So Malik, young Chris didn't deserve a solo album at that time, and all Jay-Z had to do was drop it. It was done. It was complete. Malik, you love Jay-Z that much, don't you? Where's accountability for B's part of his actions? You heard what I said in the interview. I understand why Jay didn't do it as a businessman because Beans was still young and reckless. You know what I'm saying? This nigga said if he was nice, why he didn't blow. Whoa, we got a Jay-Z squirrel in the building. Your new name is Malik Smith Jigaboo. We got a Jigaboo here. So, do we got to answer that question? If he was nice, why he didn't blow? Because maybe he wasn't happy. Maybe he wasn't as gay as Jay-Z. Maybe he wasn't as happy as Jay-Z. Maybe Jay-Z tried to get happy with him. And maybe he didn't want to get happy. You ever think that, Malik? Malik, you don't think Jay-Z's happy? Hey Malik, you think Jay-Z straight? Hi Malik. How much you willing to bet, Malik? How many push-ups you want to bet on Jay-Z that he ain't straight? that he's a bitch ass nigga. hey Malik, how much you want to bet that Young Chris didn't blow because he's heterosexual? How about how much you want to bet on that? Huh? Malik, how much you want to bet Jay-Z got a GLAAD award? Malik, he love him some jigger. That nigga Malik love him some jigger. Your man's a fucking sucker. But I still love you, Malik, because you're a loyal one over here. Even though you know your man's a sucker. He's happy. Yeah, he's happy. You didn't know he was happy? Let me show you let me show you him at performing happily for Tom Brady.